Hey everyone, Gus Costa here. Happy New Year. So today, the Canon 10-22mm ultra wide lens. This is a lens that's been around for over 10 years. So it's not new in any way, so there's a lot of old technology in it. So take this video for what it is. But it's still a great lens, and if you're using a Canon APS-C crop sensor camera, such as the 70D, 80D, and now the 90D, and many other cameras, older ones, this lens is amazing for that. This lens is relatively compact and lightweight. The build quality is pretty excellent. The mount ring on it is actually metal versus the 10-18mm that's plastic. It has a switch that you can switch from manual focus to autofocus. And it's the focus ring is it's big enough to get good focus. It also has a meter to assist you if you're doing manual focus on the top right over here. The 10-22mm has a inner focusing system, meaning that the length of the barrel does not change when you zoom in, which is great if you use it on a glide cam and you change the focal length, and it won't throw off the balance as much as it would with a bigger with a lens that the barrel comes out all the way. This ultra wide lens has a minimum focus distance just shy of 10 inches. It's not a macro lens by any means, but you can get pretty close to your subject and still be able to get good focus. The focus speed is great for a lens that's been around for 10 years. It's not as fast as some of the newer lenses, but it's still pretty good. The filter size, if you're looking to get NED filters or anything like that for this lens, the size is 77mm, and this lens is great for like vlogging, landscape photography, real estate photography, and city architecture, like taking a picture like in New York City, a place like that, or wherever you live that's a big city. If you're looking to purchase this lens like anything else, all the links are down below in the description, and there are also other equipment that I use that I link down below, so take a look. You may find something that you won't be disappointed with. Just cutting in here real quick to show you how wide 10mm is. So this is my studio now, and look how much you guys can see. Usually you do not see this angle in any of my videos. This room is probably 10 by 10. It's not that big, and I can actually almost touch the wall back there, and the other wall is probably like another 4 or 5 feet in front of me, and over here is I can almost touch the wall over there, and then over here there's another section here that's pretty close to the wall as well. But like if you're taking photography with this lens, with the other one, as you can see it with my usual angle with the camera, I could not get like this much at 24mm minimum. I cannot get this this look with my camera. So if you're taking a picture of a small place such as the one you're seeing right now, this lens comes in handy. Like I said though, just be careful because this is not a it's not that low of an aperture, so it gets down to 3.5 at 10mm, and if you go all the way to 22 it gets to 4.5. so it's not really great in low light, but if you are taking pictures during the day and it's very there's a lot of light around, you can definitely use this lens for real estate photography. So now I'm gonna zoom into 22mm. This is more of what you guys see. So this is about 22mm now, and as you can see, this lens is tracking me so well. Paired up with the Canon 90D. I'm just trying to look at the screen, guys. I promise I'm not being shy and not looking at the lens. As you can see, with the 90D, this camera, this lens is pretty amazing. And another thing that I love right now is this remote control right here. And it is compatible with the 90D and with this lens. And it's really nice because I can just stop recording and start recording with the DSLR, and I have if you're in video mode, you can do autofocus. You can hit the autofocus and check. your ISO, make sure everything's all right. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna make a video just about this remote right here. And just one thing with this lens, like I said, it is 10 years old, so when you're focusing with it, you're gonna hear that noise. Like I can hear it now, you guys might not be able to hear because of the background music. Just keep that in mind when you're zooming in and it's trying to focus. It is gonna be a little bit loud, the step motor, but it's still a great lens. The ultrasonic system is pretty good, and if you're doing pictures, you're not gonna have any issues at all because sound doesn't matter. But with the video, you guys just wait until the focus locks in and then start talking. It's no big deal. You're not gonna be, it's not gonna be a huge factor. This lens really shine in these 4 categories. Like I said, when vlogging, this lens lets you capture more of what's around you and you're still pretty close to yourself. With landscape photography, you're able to show more of the beautiful landscape around you, and in real estate it allows you to get into tight spaces and still be able to capture the details of the rooms. I do wish that it was a lower aperture and no distortion, but then you're going to be paying a lot more than $399. This lens used to cost about $650, but if you're picking it up today, you're getting an awesome deal, and you're gonna get it for $399. Now, in city architecture photography, you can get pretty close to high-rise buildings and still be able to get a great picture and be able to show a lot more in tight spaces, like being in a city where you can't use a long lens. Like with anything, there are a couple cons about this lens. The edges of the lens tend to be a little bit soft at lower apertures and a bit fish-eyed, but that's kind of expected to be a little fish-eyed because the focal length being at 10 millimeters is so wide. The barrel, like the front glass, is so bent, you know, curved, I mean. So that's kind of expected. If you're looking to purchase this lens, keep in mind that this is only for crop sensor cameras. This will not work if you own a full frame cameras, but if you own a full frame camera, you're probably not gonna be watching this video anyways. This is kind of a lens for beginners. So thanks for watching. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.